What's going on, everybody? Just a couple of things that I want to cover about this video that I didn't go into too much detail in the video itself. First thing that I wanted to talk about is when we went to the ranger station to pick up our permit, I asked the ranger if there would be a problem with me filming, for this video. And she said they have no problem whatsoever. It's when you're coming in to do a commercial project, such as making a car video or something along those lines, that they want you to apply for the permit and pay whatever fees come along with it. So I wanted to make sure that I covered that so that anybody watching this video knows that I did address that. Second thing, you want to be in really good shape for this hike. You want to be in good hiking shape, and I don't mean, you walk the Greenbelt along the river, once a week. This was a different animal, and it was a bigger beast than what I expected it was. If you're not in decent shape, you could find yourself in trouble on this. Next thing, make sure that you bring more water than you think you're going to consume, because there was a point where, we went up as far as we could go, and by that time we were completely out of water. I had drank over 3 liters. Christy had drank probably, I want to say maybe 3.5 liters of water, and we had just a little bit, headed back to go back to the car, and we were in some pretty big trouble. We were both exhausted, especially Christy, and there was a point where she had asked me to leave her there and hike out and go get us water and then come back down. And I said, there's no way I'm leaving you here. I don't care if I have to pack you out of here myself. And we're coming out of here and we're going to make it together. And that's what we did. When it comes to the part where you have to climb out, you're coming up the steep cliffside there to get back to your car. We would go 50 yards and we would sit down and we would take a rest. When we were rested, we'd go another 50 yards and take a rest. And we just did that all the way up and out. But in the end, we made it. But we could have been in a lot of trouble. And so make sure you have more water than you think you're going to need. Last thing I want to cover, make sure that you're aware of how much snowpack runoff that you're going to deal with. Because if it's a big snow year, chances are you're not going to make it, just because so much water was coming down. And when I got to the point where I couldn't go up anymore, it wasn't that the water was too deep for me to walk through. It was that everything was slick, and there was just enough water pressure to where when I would try to take steps, the water would actually push me back like I was on a skateboard. It was like trying to walk uphill on a sheet of ice. If any of you have ever done that, that's what it was like. So yeah, be aware of what the runoff is, because it's kind of a shame to go all that way to see the subway and then not be able to see it in the end, right? That's why you did the hike. But so anyway, I hope you liked the video. If you've been back more than twice watching our videos, do us a favor and just subscribe. It does a lot for us. And if you like the video, like it, comment, share, all of that good stuff. And with that, let's get to the video.
What's going on, everybody? This is Kevin and Christy with Exploring with KNC, and today is a very special day for us. We are in Zion's National Park. We have, well, you put us in for a drawing
in June.
For June, and it got denied. So Christy put us in a last chance drawing, and what do you know? We got selected on the last chance drawing, and so we are going to do the subway. This is a bucket list hike, man. We're so excited. And Utah's got a lot of snow this year, so the runoff's extremely high. So we actually went to Zion Adventure. I'll put the link in the description below. And we rented their chest-high bibs and the wooden stick and the shoes, because I have read that a lot of people aren't finishing this hike because the water's just too much, it's too cold, and they just can't finish it. So we wanted to set ourselves up for success. So we rented the equipment, and we're excited.
Highest snow runoff that they've had for a lot of years.
Yeah.
So they they were saying a guy was 6 foot and it was hitting him about chest high. So we're anticipating having some higher cold waters. So
Yeah. Well, with that, let's get to it. What do you think?
we're doing it!
Hey. Wow. Holy smokes. Woo! Oh my God. Wow. That's unreal. I'm getting the heebie-jeebies. I think we made it down to the canyon floor. I see river. All right, first water crossing coming up. It said it's about 38 degrees, the water. Wow. Look at this. Woo! That's one down, 49 to go. Well, looks like we got crossing number 2 coming up. Good job. All right, crossing number 3. This way, sweetie. Yep.
Found you a little shade, huh? This is cool.
Take a nap under here.
Yeah. It's a big rock. Look at that. Yeah, we're running out of juice. We're about 3/4 of the way. We've run into quite a bit of scrambling here, but we're pressing on, man. There ain't nothing gonna stop us. Not when we're this close. Hey, check this out. How cool is this? I don't know, guys. I think I'm at a crossroads here. I don't think that I'm going to be able to make it up any further because the surface is so slick. From what I understand, that in a normal year, a lot of this is dry, and you can just walk right up. But man, I don't know. I just think that it's It's just too slick, just covered in moss. I mean, I'm sliding like I'm on a skateboard right under my feet here. Shoot. I don't know, I'm gonna have to think on this one. Well, unfortunately, I think we're gonna have to call this here. I don't see a way that I can get all the way to the subway today. There's just too much water running down. Christy stopped about a half a mile back. She was just out of juice, and we have to make it all the way back to the car by dark. So I forged ahead because I knew that I wasn't that far away. But I just think that I'm just at a point where I can't make it. I will be back. We will be back. And we will get in the subway. It's just not today. All right, well, that's a wrap for the subway trail hike. It was 9 miles out and back. Elevation gain of around 1,300 feet. That was a butt kicker, man. That was a butt kicker. We drank all of our water. It was probably the most beautiful hike that I've ever been on. Anywhere. Not just Zion's, but anywhere. Very challenging because, and we have lessons learned here. We did not make it all the way to the subway because the runoff is so intense that we just couldn't get to it. You know, there's too much water coming down, and I was really bummed. I was hoping that I could get there, but I was literally probably about 200 yards. It was just around the corner, and we didn't get to do it.
Yeah.
Or we didn't get it done. But
we got to the mouth and we got a taste of it.
We did, and we got so many amazing waterfalls on video that if I didn't tell you it was a subway and I just told you it was a different hike, everybody would be in love with this hike, you know. But we didn't get the big payoff this time. And we had lessons learned too. We didn't need to cross the creek 50 times. On the way back down, we crossed it like 10, you know. So lessons learned. That would have been a lot of energy, you know, that we would have had a lot more energy. That's what I'm trying to say. I'm sorry, I'm just smoked right now. I'm so tired. So anyways, we hope you enjoy the video. We did our best. It is what it is. We'll go in the fall when we don't have to worry about a big, you know, snowpack runoff. And having, you know, almost made it, we know exactly what to do, and it'll shave a lot of time off.
Yep.
So
yep.
Anyway, with that, we're out of here. Thanks for watching.